There's something deeply alluring about the idea of being a chosen one. You are set apart, destined for greatness, meant to fulfill a purpose larger than life itself. It's almost like a divine hand has plucked you from the crowd and whispered into your soul. You are different. You are meant for something more, but what happens when that whisper turns into a roar? What happens when the weight of being chosen becomes something you struggle to carry? The truth is, being a chosen one isn't always what we think it is. There are hidden dangers, profound challenges, and pitfalls that can destroy you if you're not prepared. Let's take a moment to explore the first hidden danger: isolation. When you're chosen, you are naturally set apart from others. Maybe you've felt this already in your life. You don't quite fit in, do you? Your thoughts are deeper, your sensitivities sharper, your perceptions more acute. While others seem content with the mundane, you sense there's something more. But this awareness can also create a profound feeling of separation. You start looking at the people around you and realize they don't understand you. They don't see the world the way you do. And slowly you begin to withdraw. You isolate yourself because no one seems to get it. Now, isolation in itself isn't always negative. Sometimes you need solitude to grow spiritually, to listen to the deeper currents of life. But when isolation becomes your default, it can turn into a prison. You start to believe that no one can ever understand your journey, and in doing so, you cut yourself off from the very connections that could help you. Being a chosen one can feel lonely, but it doesn't have to be. The truth is, every chosen one needs a community, even if that community is small. There is wisdom in sharing your struggles, in having someone to listen, even if they don't fully understand. Do you have someone to share your journey with? Or have you built a wall between yourself and others?
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
The second hidden danger is the burden of expectations. When you feel like you've been chosen for something greater, you begin to carry the weight of that destiny on your shoulders. You tell yourself that you cannot fail, that you must fulfill your purpose no matter what. And while a sense of purpose can be incredibly motivating, it can also become suffocating. The more you focus on your destiny, the more pressure you put on yourself to get everything right. Every mistake feels like a failure, every setback like a sign that you're not living up to your potential. But here's the thing: mistakes are part of the journey. Even chosen ones are human. You're allowed to falter, to make wrong turns, to stumble along the way. The weight of expectation can crush you if you let it. But what if you could let go of the need to be perfect? What if you could embrace the idea that your path doesn't have to be flawless for you to fulfill your purpose? The universe doesn't expect you to be perfect, it expects you to be authentic, to keep moving forward, even when things get messy. How much of the pressure you feel is coming from within you? And how much of it is simply an illusion, a belief that you must be flawless to be worthy of being chosen? The third hidden danger is something most people don't talk about: the temptation of ego. When you're told, or you feel that you're special, that you've been chosen for something greater, it's very easy for your ego to get involved. Suddenly you begin to see yourself as better than others, more enlightened, more deserving. The ego loves this kind of validation. It feeds off the narrative that you are superior, that you are somehow above the ordinary struggles of life. But here's the danger: the moment your ego takes control, you lose sight of the true reason you were chosen. You see, being chosen isn't about being better than others. It's about being in service to something greater than yourself. The ego will try to convince you that your path is all about your own greatness, your own success, your own enlightenment. But the truth is, being chosen is about humility. It's about recognizing that you are a vessel for something much larger than yourself. You're here to serve a purpose, to help others, to bring light where there is darkness. And the moment you allow your ego to take over, you lose that light. So, how do you keep your ego in check? It starts with self-awareness. Every time you catch yourself thinking that you're better than someone else, remind yourself that we are all on a journey. No one's path is more important than another's. You were chosen not because you are better, but because you have a specific role to play in the grand design of the universe. Can you let go of the need to be superior? Can you embrace humility and recognize that your power comes not from your ego, but from your connection to something greater? The fourth hidden danger is the pull of distraction. When you feel like you've been chosen for a higher purpose, you can sometimes fall into the trap of thinking that everything you do must be grand, epic, and world-changing. You start chasing after big goals, big visions, constantly seeking the next big thing that will prove your worth as a chosen one. But in doing so, you can easily become distracted from your true purpose. You start to focus on external validation, how others perceive you, how many people acknowledge your greatness, how big your impact seems to be. But here's the truth: your purpose is rarely about the big, grand moments. It's about the small, quiet moments of connection, compassion, and love. It's about how you treat the people around you, how you handle the day-to-day challenges of life. The universe doesn't measure your worth by how many people know your name or how many lives you've changed in dramatic ways. It measures your worth by how present you are, how aligned you are with your true self, and how deeply you live your purpose in every moment. The danger of distraction is that it pulls you away from the present. It makes you focus on the future, on the external, on things that don't really matter. Can you let go of the need for external validation? Can you trust that your purpose is being fulfilled in the small, quiet moments of your life, even if no one else is watching? The fifth and final hidden danger is perhaps the most insidious: doubt. Even the strongest chosen ones experience doubt. There will be moments, perhaps many moments, when you question whether you're truly chosen, whether you're truly on the right path. You may look at your life and see nothing but obstacles, challenges, and setbacks. You may start to wonder if you've made a mistake, if you're not as special as you thought you were. Doubt can creep in slowly, like a shadow in the back of your mind, or it can hit you all at once, overwhelming you with feelings of inadequacy and fear. But here's what you need to know: doubt is not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's a natural part of the journey. Every chosen one faces moments of doubt, moments when the path ahead seems unclear and the weight of their purpose feels too heavy to bear. Doubt doesn't mean you've failed, it means you're human. The key is to not let doubt paralyze you. Don't let it stop you from moving forward. Doubt is just a feeling, a temporary state of mind. It's not the truth. The truth is that you are chosen and you are on the right path, even if you can't see it right now. The universe has a plan for you, and that plan is unfolding in ways you may not understand. Trust that even in moments of doubt, you are exactly where you need to be. So, how do you handle doubt when it arises? First, recognize it for what it is: a temporary feeling, not a reflection of your true worth. Then, remind yourself of the times when you felt certain of your purpose, when you've experienced moments of clarity and alignment. Hold on to those moments and use them to guide you through the darkness of doubt. Ask yourself, can you trust your path, even when it's unclear? Can you move forward with faith, even in moments of doubt? Being a chosen one is not easy. It comes with many hidden dangers, some that you can see and others that you can't. But if you can navigate these dangers with humility, self-awareness, and trust, you will fulfill your purpose. The path may not always be clear, but it is always unfolding exactly as it should. The question is, are you willing to embrace the dangers, the challenges, and the doubts, and continue moving forward on your journey? As we come to the final part of understanding the hidden dangers of being a chosen one, it's important to reflect on a fundamental truth: being chosen is far less about being exalted and far more about responsibility. The weight of that responsibility can often feel overwhelming, but there's a deeper wisdom here, one that can transform the way you approach your journey. When you realize you've been chosen, the first instinct might be to question it. Why me, you might ask? It's natural to feel uncertain, to wonder if you're really capable of fulfilling such a profound purpose. But here's where many chosen ones falter. They begin to see this responsibility as a burden. What they often overlook is that being chosen is a gift, albeit one that requires immense strength, humility, and perseverance. You are never truly alone in this journey. It's easy to feel isolated, especially when others around you don't seem to understand the path you're walking. The challenges you face may seem unique, but the universe is always with you, guiding and supporting you in ways you may not always see. Even in the darkest moments, when doubt and fear seem to cloud your vision, there is a deeper current of life nudging you forward. The universe has chosen you because it knows your potential, even when you don't. One of the most important lessons you can learn as a chosen one is that you are part of something much larger than yourself. You are a thread in the vast tapestry of existence, and your actions, decisions, and growth are intricately connected to the world around you. This interconnectedness is both humbling and empowering. It means that your struggles are not isolated, they ripple outward, affecting others, shaping the world in ways you may not fully comprehend. This is why responsibility is so central to the role of being chosen. It's not about achieving personal greatness or being recognized for your abilities. Being chosen means you've been trusted with a mission, a purpose that extends beyond your own ego. It's about service, a commitment to something greater than yourself. In a world where so many people are driven by self-interest, the chosen one must rise above that impulse. Your path is not about you alone, it's about the impact you have on others, the light you bring into the world, and the way you help to heal, inspire, and uplift those around you. But how do you embrace this responsibility without being crushed by it? It begins with a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing your purpose as a heavy burden, can you see it as a gift? The universe has chosen you not because you are perfect, but because you have the strength to grow, to evolve, and to rise to the occasion. You don't need to have all the answers right now, nor do you need to be flawless in your execution. What matters is that you continue to show up, to learn from your mistakes, and to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead is unclear. There will be times when you question your ability to fulfill your purpose. Doubt is an inevitable companion on this journey, but doubt is not your enemy. It's a reminder that you are human, that you are still learning and evolving. The key is not to let doubt paralyze you. Instead, use it as an opportunity to deepen your trust in the universe. Trust that even when you can't see the next step, the path is unfolding exactly as it should. Trust that the challenges you face are not obstacles, but stepping stones that are shaping you into the person you need to become. In embracing this responsibility, you must also embrace vulnerability. It's okay to ask for help, to admit when you don't have all the answers. The chosen one is not a solitary figure, standing apart from the rest of humanity. You are part of a larger community, a collective consciousness that is working together to bring more light into the world. Don't be afraid to lean on others, to seek guidance from those who have walked similar paths. Remember, even though you are chosen, you are not meant to walk this journey alone. So, As you move forward, ask yourself, can you embrace the responsibility of being chosen, not as a burden, but as a gift? Can you trust that the universe has chosen you not because you are flawless, but because you have the potential to rise, to serve, and to shine? This is the ultimate question for the chosen one. It's not about perfection, but about presence, about showing up fully, authentically, and courageously, no matter what challenges lie ahead. Your journey is just beginning, and the universe is waiting to see how you will rise to the occasion. Embrace your destiny, not with fear, but with gratitude. For being chosen is a sacred gift, and you have been entrusted with a purpose that only you can fulfill.